Only about 45 minutes from the centre of town, I'm out here in East Hiroshima. And this is the place to come if you want to learn more about Japan's most famous beverage. Of course, I'm talking about sake. Saijo is known as a sake town, with 9 popular sake breweries just a stone's throw from the train station. This simple free walking route will take you around one of Japan's best sake brewery tours. Kire Brewery is one of the oldest in Saijo, with a history going back nearly 500 years. You can always tell when you're at a sake brewery because you'll see one of these things hanging up over the doorway. It's called a sugidama, and it's actually a good luck charm. It's not just for good luck, though. They start off green at the start of the brewing season, but then by the time it turns brown, that tells you the sake is ready to drink. An old Japanese proverb says, sake has the power of 100 medicines, and this delicious tipple has often been associated with living a long life. The brewery's name itself, Kire, comes from one of the longest living creatures on Earth. It literally means the age of a turtle. If you want to get into drinking sake, there's a couple of tools that you might need. This is called a tokuri, and it's kind of your sake drinking carafe. And these are ochoko, the drinking cups for sake. If you ever see ones like these, they're a little bit special. The circles in them are for tasting sake so that you can see its clarity and also its colour. The difference between the white and the blue shows you the colour of the sake, and how clearly you can see those circles will tell you how well it's filtered and how clear the sake is. This is what the brewers use when they're tasting sake to evaluate how to brew the best possible sake. Arigato. The secret to Saijo's sake is the town's mineral-rich water, and there are wells like this running all over town where you can stop for a drink or fill up a water bottle. The thing with sake is it's only made from 3 ingredients: rice, water and koji mold, and it's how you treat those ingredients is how you get the different flavours in sake. This is what the rice looks like when you're making sake, or nihonshu as it's called here, raw with the bran still on it, but the first step in processing the rice is to polish it. Japan produces hundreds of different varieties of rice, and many of them are used for making sake more than are actually used for eating. And the difference is this shimpaku. You see this sort of white core in the centre. It's very rich and starchy with not so much of the protein that can give sake slightly spicier flavours. The more you polish away, the clearer and sweeter the flavour of the sake will be. You can see also this is polished down to 38% of its original volume. This is about as highly refined as you can get. You can see you don't get much rice left at the end of it, but what this produces is a type of sake known as daiginjo, the premium sake, the most premium you can get, and has a very, very clean and crisp taste to it. The theory of sake is fascinating, but I think there's only really one way to learn more about it, and that's to taste, taste, and taste again. My last stop on my sake tour is a younger brewery, Kamo Izumi. Kazuhiro Maegaki's great-grandfather started this brewery in 1912, and it's been passed down the generations ever since. Wow, it really is incredible, the aroma that you get as soon as this opens up. It's fruity, it's almost, there's a little bit of cherry and banana and blossoms in it. It's really quite wonderful. And then you look inside and it's bubbling away like a fizzy drink. But this is the moromi, the fermenting rice, and it stays in these tanks for about 3 or 4 weeks before it then gets packed up and moved over to the other storage tanks where it'll sit for about 6 months to a year just to get a rounded flavour. Mess with this. Wow, すごい. すごいですね。So this is the junmai daginjo made from the rice from this area with the water from this area. So this is the one that we saw in the tank before.
Yes,
Okay.
1 year aging.
After 1 year of aging, okay. Ooh. Very, very nice. Very smooth.
Yeah.
And this one, the pink one, why is it pink?
From yeast.
The yeast
Yeah.
that, oh, right. Wow. It's got like the flavor of almost like lychee.
Yeah.
This is why I love sake. There's just so many aspects to it. There's agriculture and history and science, and then there's also a bit of fun with it too. I'll tell you what, sake is just one big world that is a pleasure to explore. じゃあ、前掛さん、本当にありがとうございます。
はい、どういたしまして。
乾杯。
乾杯